Hello there, my YouTube friends and fans. Welcome back to Conan Exiles. I'm actually just here collecting plant fiber and other resources, which is what I do every day, and minding my own business. And then I'm like, wait a minute, there's somebody behind me. I'm not used to have any other human beings at my camp, at least not besides the slaves that I hired, and they're not running around attacking me. So I'm like, what is this guy doing in my camp? I've never ever had any enemies come to my camp. So this is a new thing, and this is concerning me a little bit, because I'm like, okay, I know I've attacked their camps many times, so they're probably super mad at me, and this could become a real issue. But then I realized that this would be a very good test to see if my shellback here is actually helping me. So yes, he is actually reacting to the attack, which is exactly why I put him here. And look, that fighter went down in no time. Thank you so much, Mr. Shellback. You need a name. You deserve it. You got hurt a little bit, huh? Well, it'll be okay. Yeah, he needs to rank up. Maybe that's gonna help. But now we know that. We've just learned something. So after collecting all my resources, I'm like looking up there and I'm like, you know what? I really want to see if there's a way to get up there. There's some towers up there, and I don't know if I've been up there from the other side or not. But it looks like I could possibly climb this without running out of stamina, because there's like a halfway platform up there. And while I'm looking at this, I'm also thinking, could I build a building up there? Could I put a building up there? That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? The only thing is, it'd be very painful to have to climb this every time I have some building material, so I have to create building material, and I just fail climbing this. I gotta be careful, because that can really cost me health. But I can do this. Yeah, so I'm like, it's a cool idea, but it could be, I don't know if it's worth it, all the work. It could take me like twice or 3 times as long as just building something on normal ground. But you know what? It sure looks tempting. So look at this view here. And we're not even on top yet, but I can see my whole property. I can see the little house and the main house. I can see the camp up there. I can actually see there's something else in the far distance up on the mountain. Probably some kind of temple. And then my animal pen down there. So that's pretty cool to just get a look over my property. And then I'm thinking maybe I could build stairs up so I don't actually have to climb. So I really have to think about that. That sounds like a fun idea. And I just love building in this game. I don't know why. I think it's just because they have so many fun elements that you can work with. It's not so limited like in some other games. So I'm curious to see what I find up here. And I realized, oh, that's another platform. We could even build it up here if we want to go really crazy. And I'm going to take all those feathers here, because you can craft stuff with them. Now I have a really good look of that camp over there that I've been raiding so many times, those poor guys. That's probably why this guy attacked me. Yeah. And I can get a really good look of all the places that are around my base. Places I've been visiting and places that I haven't been to yet. So now I'm hoping that this bird up here is not going to attack me when I get up here. Alright, he isn't. Thank God. I was like, I don't want to fall. That would be a long fall. Wow, I've been back there. There's a camp back there. This is where I got my slaves down there. Should I just see if I can shoot one of those birds? Yeah. You know, as you know me, I do not really like to kill animals in games, but it's somehow different in this game. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't really have a problem in this game. So one last climb here to the very top. And we got more feathers up here. And I'm seeing like a spider and then another spider. I'm like, oh my god. This whole mountain is just infested with spiders. There's not one place you can go where there's no spiders besides my camp. There's spiders everywhere. I used to be super afraid of them before I had the shield or any weapon. I just had like tools and I couldn't harm them at all. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't defeat them. So they really scared me because they took away a lot of my health and I couldn't do anything about it. But now that I know how to fight them, it's actually kind of fun. And then you also get some good resources for crafting. Sometimes I'll collect them, sometimes I don't, but you get this ichor. I forgot now what you can craft with that, but a few things you can actually craft with that. I think some weapons, I may be wrong. But yeah, it's definitely good to just collect all that, because you can't just find that on the ground. You have to actually kill spiders in order to get that. And maybe you get it from other animal kills, but so far I've only gotten it from spiders. And there's a bunch more. I really don't feel right now like having to fight all those spiders, but it doesn't look like they let me pass here. Because if they speak me while I'm climbing, I will fall down. That's happened to me before, and I just don't want that, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm really glad I have this shield because it seems to really help at least staying away from that poison that they spit. And after defeating a couple more or 3 more spiders, I think there were 3 more, I decided that it's safe to climb up. I've seen more spiders approaching, but I'm like, I don't want to deal with any more spiders, and it looks like I'm okay until I fall down. But I'm still good. The spiders don't seem to come all the way here, which is awesome. I felt a little stress climbing up here because they do have a tendency to spit really high and they can really make you fall. But as long as I don't run out of stamina before I'm at the top, I'm okay. Yeah, man, I'm so glad when I make it, because I was a little concerned there that my stamina is going to hit 0, but I'm good. And look at that. We now have a good look at the tower that I saw from below. And when I see this, I'm like, I think I have been up here before. I came up here from the other side at the very early stage of the game when I was just really curious to find out what's going on. And that was back then when I didn't realize there were so many spiders and I couldn't really kill them. So I just kind of had to escape from this whole scenario, and I actually made it out of here alive. And now I'm up here again and I already know what's expecting me, but I want to really take some time here and look at this tower. Is there anything that I can see here, get here? And man, and they've noticed me and I get attacked by at least 3 spiders, which really sucks because now I don't really have time to take a closer look at this, but it doesn't look like there's anything here. There's no door, so I can't go in here. I don't see any treasure trunks here either or anything special. So this just seems to be like maybe like a lighthouse type of tower. That's just kind of like a symbol or a guide, but it's not really anything that you can go inside. So I'm like, okay, I came up here for all for nothing. Well, I enjoyed the view, but now I'm up here in spider hell Or if you would look at it from the spider view, you would say spider heaven, because they obviously love this mountain. So I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna fight all those spiders. I don't need so many resources. They're gonna respawn anyway. You never can kill them all and clean the mountain. That would be awesome, because I would definitely do that. You kill them one day, they come back the next day, so there's no point of even doing that. So I'm like, well, since I'm all the way up here, I may as well just kind of look around. And I see some buildings up there. I'm like, what is that? Can I get up there? Have I been here? I don't think I've been there yet. No, this definitely looks new. So I decide to actually just go and check it out carefully, obviously. And then I see a guy down there, but he's like fighting some spiders. I'm like, yeah, I'll just let him do that. He doesn't notice me. As soon as I walk up here, I get attacked by one guy, and I see that there's actually a lot more tents than I expected. So there's going to be a lot of enemies. But I think if I kind of fight them down here, I can take them out one by one. The other guy's still busy fighting the spider, which is awesome. Otherwise, I would have two guys attacking me at the same time, and I don't like that. So I don't know what's going on over there. This guy's still fighting the spider. And now the spider is noticing me. So I'm like, okay, I just want this guy to finish up that spider so I don't have to do it. But the spider is kind of focusing on me for some reason and not at the guy that's hitting it from behind, which is quite funny. So I realized that this would be a good time to kind of practice a little bit with my bow to get better at this. Because I usually shoot animals but not humans. Can I actually take out a human with one arrow? And I am very surprised that that actually worked way better than I expected. I can actually take out an enemy, a human enemy, with one arrow if I happen to get a headshot. And this guy doesn't seem to work because that barricade there kind of prevented my arrow from hitting it, those like sticks. So I guess I just have to take him out the old-fashioned way, and he goes down super fast. Maybe he was already hurt from the spider. He's got a mask on him. I already got that mask. I don't want to pick up too much because I don't know how much stuff there's going to be in the camp. So I have to really be careful to make wise choices here. I'm going to take the arrows. You can never have enough arrows, right? So I loot all the bodies and then I'm like, oh my god, look at all this iron. I wished I could take that with me, but I cannot. And then I turn around and I see this humongous spider. That is a boss spider. Look at it. It creeps me out just looking at it. And I don't think I can take that thing down. I don't even want to think about it, but I probably eventually will have to deal with it. But it's interesting that it actually does not come and attack me. I don't know if it doesn't see me or if it doesn't care as long as I don't attack it. And I actually really enjoy that because I can take my time to take a closer look at it. I'm like, is it really as big as it looks like? Yeah, I think it really is. And while I'm looking at it, I just have like this creep going all over my body. It's just like, ew. But I think I've seen enough. So I decided to go back to what I was doing earlier, which is raiding the camp. And it actually kind of took me all night to do that because there were so many enemies and there was a bunch of stuff that I got out of it, a bunch of treasures. And then there's like 1 or 2 enemies left, but I have all their stuff, so there's no reason for me to kill any more of them. So I'm just eager to get back home and stash all my loot. And I made it back home safely. I literally was able to just run past all the spiders because I really didn't want to fight anymore. I was thirsty. I was tired. I had enough loot. There's no reason for me to get any more spiders killed. So I'm back here and I'm ready to check on my slave, and I realize that he stopped working, and I see that he's actually ready to work for me now. He is tame, apparently, so I can't wait to check him out because he's that archer too that I captured the other day, that strong guy. So I just have to figure out where to place him. I'm like, what is the best place here? Where can he defend my property the best? So I'm trying to see if I can actually place him here on my balcony, because he has a good look here over anyone approaching, and then he could just take him out right from here. So must be placed on a walkable floor. Isn't this a walkable floor? Okay, here we go. Come on, let's do this. And here he is. I got my guy. He has, he's got like a, what do you call that? A spiked bat and a bow. And it looks like he needs some food. I don't have all of that stuff, but I have some steak that I can give him. So here you go. I kind of wanted to eat that steak myself, but you know, I need him to be strong. Right? So what can I do with this guy? I can have him follow me, move and guard. I think I just need him to guard really for now. I'm not really so sure because I can't do this with the cook. So this is new to me. No, I do not want to break the bond. But the follow is really cool. Now it says that the furry archer is now following you, but he's not. Why is he not following me? Hey, Mr. Tight Ass. Yeah, I'm talking to you. He's just giving me a mad look. He's probably mad because I got him as a slave. And I accidentally hit the wrong button here. Just damaged my own table. Okay, that was stupid. I didn't even know that's a possibility. So I'm going to save real quick. Oh, I just love this bed. I just want to lay down and sleep. Oh, he is actually following me. So I decided to kind of put him on a test to just kind of do a little bit of resources errand, which I do like at least once a day to get some iron and see what he actually does. Is he actually helping me or is he not? Oh, he is. Look. He's actually helping me pretty good. So this crocodile would have taken me a lot longer to take down. He's kind of making this twice as fast, which is awesome. So I'm really happy I got him. Now I just hope he doesn't die on me. So some of the iron is here past this water where I have to swim just a little bit, and it dawns on me that he actually may not follow me through the water. And I look at him and he's not actually coming at all. He just stands there and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that's how I lost him. I'm just going to continue with getting the iron that I desperately need for all my crafting projects. So much iron. So I am crafting some potions, some alloy potion, and I already see him behind there. He popped up all of a sudden. I don't know how he all of a sudden popped up, but I did not see him swimming. And we're a little bit farther down the road here. Still going for some iron here. He's still behind me somewhere. I know he is. Here he is. He's just kind of creepily appearing. I see an enemy and I'm like, ha, awesome. So let's see what my slave is doing now. Is he doing anything? Come on, help me out here. Okay, I think that was actually me. I don't think he did much, but who knows? Maybe he did. I'll have to put him through some more tests, that's for sure. Well, later on, we have a little bit of one-on-one time here in my cozy bedroom. with a little bit of stare contest and kind of trying to find out who is boss here. But he's still giving me the stink eye, as you can see. I don't know if I like his hair. I'm not really into men with long hair, but hey, you know, there's plenty of men around here that I can go and pick. I just have to tame them or they're gonna kill me. But I think we are good, are we? Yeah, we're good. I'm out of here. So I realized that I'm totally out of meat, so unfortunately I have to take down some of those gazelles or deer, whatever they are, and my shellback decides to come and help me out or whatever. I don't know. He keeps running for the hills and I'm like, oh darn. I only hit the deer about 50%, so I didn't just lose an arrow, but I most likely never see that deer again. I just saw it running up higher away from that spider. I don't blame it, but maybe I can still find it if I go up here. So I run after it. I'm thinking, you know, I almost have it. It may just be bleeding out up here, but I can't see it anywhere. I don't know where it went. It's gone, I guess. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just kind of go up this hill again and explore a little bit more. I actually don't have anything else to do right now besides needing to find some meat, but I can do that later. So here we are again on this darn hill, and this spider just kind of lulled me in with some silk so I can barely move. Thankfully that doesn't last long, and it's right behind me. And I'm running up here and I'm like, wait, oh no, this is this place again with the big spider. I have, look at that. I got like 4 spiders trying to kill me. And they kind of spit that nasty stuff on me again. I can't move. That's no good. Because if they do that and the big spider comes, I'm pretty much dead. So I'm like, let me check out this big spider. Oh my god, it's so big. Oh, there is a treasure trunk. Oh no, it's right on top of me. It's right on top of me. Nope, that's not a good idea. No. No, 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 no. No to the no. Ooh. Look at this thing! I can't believe it! I can't believe this big thing that I saw the other day is right in my face. I'm like heading for the hills here. Is it coming? I don't know if it's coming all the way here. I may stay there or not. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the camp. I have those people help me out. See what happens. I'm luring this big spider into the camp. But it looks like the spiky fence that they built there really keeps the big spider away. Well, they must know. They live right next to it, right? That it's sitting down there. And I'm just like, oh, it would be so cool if I could kill that big thing. I wonder what you get if you do that. And I'm like in the middle of this enemy camp, and there's guards that don't even know I'm here. Until they do know I'm here, and I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go because there's way too many people. I can't take them all down at once. So I'm gonna have to find a spot where I can heal up real quick. So I find this little perch here, and I'm like, oh, this is a good place. And I'm still close to the camp. That's kind of ideal. I just need to find a way to heal myself real quick. And it seems like they're busy with the big spider now, which is ideal. So I'm just gonna watch this spectacle, and it doesn't seem like they came up all the way behind me. So I seem to be fine right here. I really want to see what happens. How do they deal with this spider? I mean, they live here. They should know. And maybe if they take it halfway down, I can take it down. I can take down the rest. And at this point, I feel like they still don't know I'm here. And the other day I was up here, literally took out everyone but maybe one person here, and they all here again. So many of them. And they found me. It was just a matter of time. No. I realized at this point that I forgot to heal myself, because my health is now at a quarter, no, at a third. So I know that I need to go away from this, further away, where they do not come and bother me when I'm trying to heal. There's another person just when I thought I was safe. So I need to go even farther. I really don't want to go that far because I want to see what happens with the big spider. And she's still coming after me, so I may have to fight her. But sometimes they give up if you run too far. They kind of give up and turn around. So that's what I'm kind of hoping, because I really don't want to fight anyone. It looks like she actually did give up, so I take advantage of it and kind of heal up real quick. Just taking some potions since I have plenty of them. Maybe a bandage or two. Getting my health up all the way before I go back. Because I gotta have full health. Alright, almost full health. Alright, I'm ready to go back. And I see there's another tower down there that I haven't checked out yet. This seems to be a completely new area. So there's still plenty for me to check out. I'm still okay on food and water, which is good. So this is a good time to go. And I do not carry too much because I literally came up here without looting anything. So I wonder where the big spider is. Did it leave? Oh, I see it. It's way back there to my right. And they're kind of all calm here. I think they are not worried about the spider anymore. They kind of chased it away. Good for them. Ooh, I just saw like a spider arm wave over there. And this guy notices me. So I hope it's the only guy that saw me. What is that? I don't even know what that was. I take it. It looks interesting. So all those other guys over there haven't even noticed me yet or haven't heard anything. And I see the spider and I'm like, oh, I see. They're still fighting it. So if all those guys could not kill this spider, how would I be able to kill this spider all by myself? I don't think that's possible. Unless I'm ranked a lot higher than I am now. Maybe then. But I also need much better weapons. Yeah, this fence is kind of in the way. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. I just want to see how much damage do I do with one arrow. Yeah, barely hit it. Okay, so it noticed me. Alright, now I hit it. I knocked off like maybe a fifth of it. Alright, it gave up. Good. Oh no, it's coming around. No, it's coming for me. I gotta go. Go, 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 go. Ooh. I just feel the creep. It is so creepy. And I realize I can actually go up here to get a better look at it. Although the spider can probably get up here too, but I just want to see. There's one guy to my left that's just sitting down. There's, how many people are fighting it? 4. 4 guys are fighting it right now. So if they can keep hitting it and I keep hitting it, we should be able to do it. So unfortunately, me shooting those arrows gets their attention towards me and away from the spider, but I just keep going. They're not coming for me up here for some reason. So I'm like, maybe we can do it. I'm feeling optimistic. And I'm at a safe distance here, as long as it doesn't spit any poison, and I haven't seen it do that. I think it's more of a stumping spider. Look at that thing. It's huge. Wouldn't that be cool if I could like ride on top of that? That would be so cool. So I'm gonna jump in here and I wanna see what I can do here. Can I do some damage with my... I'm like really gutsy now. I feel like a hero. I wanna get in there and have a piece of that spider and a piece of this guy. Yeah, okay, bye-bye. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? Ooh, no. Ooh, that's a little bit close for comfort. Thankfully, there's actually a lot of cover here. I just gotta be careful to stay far away from its legs because it's kind of stomping on people. And then it can do quite some damage. But the more I'm actually around it, the less scared I feel. I just don't want to really die right now. So I'm trying to just find out, is there a way to take this spider down or not? Should I bother or should I not? Can I do damage? And look at this, it hit me just like once and I'm almost down 50% on my health. So yeah, I do have respect for that spider, but I still want to know. I am so curious to find out. So I have knocked off like a fifth again of that spider. So if it isn't recharging health, I could actually take it down on my own like that by just kind of backing up, recharging my health, going back, smacking it again. And my health is pretty low again. But if I can just keep doing this, then I should be able to take it down. But it's still kind of like at a fifth of health knockdown. And I don't see its health recharging, which is actually quite good. But then I realized that my food and water level is super low and that I really kind of need to go and get some water. And so I heal up, and then while I'm doing this, the spider is actually leaving the camp. So I'm gonna go see where it is, and I see that it's back in its usual spot down there where we found it to begin with. And then I kind of take out the rest of the fighters to get more loot, and I managed to get another slave because I realized that my other slave is done. It's tamed, so I have room for a new slave. So I just hope that I can make it back with this slave. And it's so dark and I need to drag it through this whole spider maze here, which is a little bit concerning, but I'm desperate to make it. And so halfway through my journey, I lost the slave. I realized it was no longer behind me, but I was lucky and found him somewhere on a hill, even though I could barely see. Here he is. I have him back in tow now, and I'm almost at my base. I need to just get past a couple more spiders here. Come on, let me go. Alright, we're almost there. I still have my slave. And shortly after, he is working for me. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.